Today, I'm going to walk you through the 2014 Veterans Affair wait time scandal, what caused it, how it unfolded, who was involved, and why it still matters for veterans and government accountability today. 2014 reports revealed that some VA medical facilities were falsifying patient wait time records. Veterans who needed medical care were often placed on secret wait lists and forced to wait weeks or even months before receiving treatment. Tragically, some veterans died while still waiting for appointments. The scandal exposed deep systemic failures in the VA healthcare system and set off a national outcry. The roots of this scandal go back years. The VA was facing growing demand for care as the veteran population increased after the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. However, funding, staffing, and systems didn't keep up. On top of that, the VA set strict performance goals, including a 14-day wait standard, and tied bonuses to meeting those targets. That pressure encouraged some administrators to manipulate records instead of righting the problems. Here are some major moments in the scandal. First, whistleblowers in Phoenix raised concern about long wait lines. Then, CNN published a major investigation in April of 2014 that brought national attention to the issue. In May, the VA Inspector General confirmed widespread problems. By late May, Secretary Eric Shinseki resigned. People involved. This scandal involves several major figures. Secretary Eric Shinseki, who led the VA and ultimately resigned. Sharon Hellman, director of the Phoenix VA, was accused of falsifying wait time data. And whistleblower Dr. Sam Foote helped expose the hidden wait lists. Together, their actions and the consequences shaped how the scandal unfolded. Evidence showed that some VA facilities kept two sets of records, official wait time reports and hidden off-book lists. Internal audits found that the wait time data was manipulated at dozens of facilities. The Inspector General concluded that thousands of veterans faced excessive delays and some deaths were associated with lack of timely care. Public trust in the VA plummeted as the scandal unfolded. Polls showed that a majority of Americans believed the government had failed veterans. Veterans' confidence in VA healthcare dropped sharply, and many felt betrayed by a system designed to serve them. The scandal dominated national headlines. CNN first broke the story, sparking widespread coverage. Newspapers like USA Today and the New York Times highlighted systemic failures, accountability issues, and calls for reform. Media pressure played a major role in forcing government action.
That something went wrong. I think calling for heads to roll without knowing who's responsible. And I tell you this, if there was criminal activity, they need to face criminal charges.
These political cartoons offer commentary on the scandal. The first suggests that government bureaucracy was blocking veterans' access to care. The second implies that political leaders show symbolic support for veterans but fail to deliver real services. Both cartoons capture public frustration and mistrust. This slide raises an important question. Who is responsible when the government fails its veterans? The Constitution gives Congress power over funding, the executive branch authority to run the VA, and the American people the right to demand accountability. The scandal showed how all three branches share responsibility for protecting veterans' rights. Congress held hearings and passed the Veterans Access, Choice, and Accountability Act. The executive branch accepted leadership resignations and expanded access to private care. Courts later heard cases related to whistleblower retaliation and misconduct. The response showed that government accountability requires all three branches to act. The scandal led to major reforms, including expanded care options for veterans, new accountability rules for VA administrators, and investments in modern scheduling systems. It also raised long-term questions about how the U.S. supports veterans and whether government agencies are transparent and effective. The issue still influences today's questions. In the end, the scandal wasn't just about long wait lines. It was about trust, responsibility, and the government's duty to those who served. It shows how systemic pressure, lack of oversight, and poor leadership can help create real harm, and why reform and accountability still matter.